Thank you. I do this every single time. I forget to unmute myself. Rewind, do it again, do it again. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I pray all is well with you and your family. And I just wanted to get on here, as I was saying, to give you an official word concerning Winners Weekend 2024. I know that I said that all activities would cease for the week, but I can't help but get on for today and give my love and support to all of you that have supported Winners Weekend 2024. All right. And I just wanted to share my sentiments with all of you concerning what this is for and how I feel concerning this past weekend. So, if you will, just click that share button, everybody. Click that share button. And if you don't see a winner, tag them, let them know. Let me share on my end as well and let them know that we are on for just a few moments. I promise you, I won't hold you long. I promised myself we wouldn't do anything this week, and we'll just prepare ourselves for church on Sunday. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Uh, Here we are. All of you that are live on YouTube, God bless you. All of you that are live on Facebook, God bless you as well. All right. So this past weekend, y'all, what can I say? Winners Weekend is always an exciting time for our church. It is like our own convocation, if you will. And I have offered my pastoral anniversary for our church to come together and to celebrate um, our win. And after you have endured so much throughout the year and had your ups and your downs. I really wanted this weekend to be a time of rejuvenation and revival. Rejuvenation and revival. And when we say revival, many people just believe that it is just a regular service. And we have used the word revival so loosely in this time that we are in revival, revival, revival. But revival is literally a lifeline for someone. A revival is literally something that brings you back to life. And if there is not going to be transformation and deliverance and rejuvenation and repentance and all of those wonderful things that come along with this word, you are not having a true revival. You're just having the service. You're having church, and that's okay too, but I wanted this time to be a time where people can hear a word from the Lord and receive and apply. Life application is maybe one of the most important things to me as a pastor, and pushing the people to apply what is being taught, to apply and not just enjoying the moment of the preaching, not just enjoy the moment of the preaching. Come on. Don't just enjoy the moment of the preaching. That's what the enemy will always do. He'll trick us into believing that the moment is more important than actually applying it to our lives. And so we have really pushed ourselves to now move past the moment and really apply what is being taught. And it started off on Friday with our pastor, Latoya Brewington. Latoya Brewington came with us and said it's recovery time. And we want to say thank you to Pastor Latoya Brewington and Nate Martin and Sign that came all the way from Chicago. You can tag them if you will. But we want to say thank you. They came with power and anointing, and they came um, with the mind to join in with the service as well. They didn't come just to sing, but they came, and I believe that they were also blessed as well. And so it's recovery time for so many, and that's what revival is really all about: recovery, and moving past where you were into where you need to be. And so we honor God for the opportunity for us to receive that word on Sunday. And then we came back on Sunday at 3:45, and it was an amazing time. And what I loved about 3:45 service is that we had the opportunity to fellowship. We had the opportunity to fellowship with the church. I don't remember the last time we actually had the opportunity to fellowship with the church. Um, that is a rare thing that you really don't see in today's time. Growing up, we would always come together with different churches. That was like, a highlight of what we did and how we did it, coming together with a church in Brooklyn or coming together with a church in Jersey, wherever, and traveling to their church, and the pastors coming together, and the two choirs coming together, and the churches coming together. It was a time of fellowship. It was a time that we were able to bring both churches together. And Pastor Corey Salisbury and ECC came and they worshiped with us. And after that, we were also able to eat together. I miss that element of church. I miss that element of church where we would all come together and worship together and eat together and laugh together. That's what it's all about. And so, Pastor Bobby, I know I said that earlier, but I couldn't help but just get on and talk about it. I love a recap. I love a recap. And so after this, I won't be on for the rest of the week, and I'll be preaching on Sunday. So, um, but I wanted to get on. And then on Sunday, not Pastor, Bishop Brandon Jacobs came with the fire, and one word, that his subject was Jesus. And all of my Jesus lovers, we know that all automatically sent us through the roof. And receiving a new revelation of who he is was what we needed. How many times you can be in church and not and really forget who he is to us. And the man of God came and just preached to us and taught us, and we were able to leave there empowered. And so we thank God that we were able to hear the word and apply the word. And so once again, life application. Um, is key. And so Winners Weekend was a great success. It was a great success from beginning to end, and I could not go throughout the week. I felt uncomfortable um, not going throughout the week and waiting until Sunday to say thank you. um I was just itching. I said, I can't wait till Sunday. Sunday's too far. With the amount of love and support that the people of God and the membership of the Winners Assembly has put into this Winners Weekend. It was one of the greatest Winners Weekends yet. And I wanted to get on here to just give my love and support and my thankfulness to those that came and they sowed into myself. As we have learned throughout the year, sowing into your man of God only brings blessings to your house as well. And these people have sown their assessments, what they were asked to sow. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And 2024 honor is something that is swiftly moving out of the church and away. And I thank God that we still have a church that believes in honoring their man of God. And so I wanted to say thank you for that. And I want to start off by saying thank you to the team: Brandon Charles, Isaiah Johnson, Minister Donovan, Elder Florence Marshall. Wanted to say thank you. And whoever else is on the team. I'm not sure who else is on the team, and forgive me if I forgot your name. But these people have worked and they worked and they met and they worked and they had meetings and they fought and they worked and they did this and they did that. And so I want to say thank you to the team for just doing what you do and trying your hardest to make sure that this winter's weekend was a blessing to myself and also a blessing to the church as well. And working in church is not always the easiest thing. Working with people is not always the easiest thing. It's just not a church thing. Sometimes it's just a people thing. And sometimes that when you are working with people, you really see the weight that comes along with ministry and the weight that comes along with just trying to get people together. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of more patience as well. And so I wanted to say thank you to these great members who love their church and who love me. And I wanted to say thank you to you guys as well, to Pastor Emmanuel Hunter and Pastor Robert Samuels as well, who were there to push and to support in whatever way that they could. I wanted to say thank you to you guys. Working alongside with you guys um, has been a joy. Has been a joy, and I say it's been a joy, even with the hiccups, because the good always outweighs the bad. And I would never highlight what is wrong over what is right. And I want to say it's been a joy. It is a joy. Rather, it is a joy to serve and to work and to build our church into what it needs to be. And so I'm grateful for Pastor Hunter and Pastor Samuels as well, um, for just bringing everything together as well. I also want to say thank you to our Minister Tiffany Woodson, Brother Gio, Brother Sterling, on the back end. The back end, if you don't know, the back end has a lot of different components when you are trying to do the expenses and trying to make sure that money adds up, trying to make sure that you are piecing the money where it needs to go. But they were honorable, and they were never putting anything that was sown unto me into the church. And that is very honorable. They could have said, "Oh no, we need it for the church," but they know the benefit of honoring their man of God as well. And for that, I want to say thank you as well to Brother James Marshall. Brother James Marshall, can we just talk about James Marshall for a moment? James Marshall has been here for, I think, the entire um, 9 years that we've had the church, and he's been a worker. And most of all, he's a servant at heart. He's a servant at heart, and anything that he puts his hand to, he's going to do it from the beginning to the end. From the beginning to the end. And Brother James, we want to say thank you. I personally want to say thank you. I watch you um, move chairs. I watch you go and make trips to the store. I watch you serve the food. I watch you, do whatever in the church, literally. Whatever comes with some hard work, we can depend on James Marshall to do it. If it's chairs, if it's tables, if it's picking up the trash, if it's taking out the trash, whatever it is that most people usually don't like to do and usually don't get the recognition for, we want to say thank you. And the thing about it is, what I love about it personally, what I love about it is that it doesn't come with a whole bunch of, well, I did that and I did this and I did that. The whole 9 years of him serving and working in the summer and getting the food together and helping me out for Family and Friends Day, whatever it was, it doesn't come with a whole bunch of stuff that you hear today. Well, I did that and I was here 9 years and I was here for the founder and I'm here with you and you never call my name and I, I'm done. You never hear any of that. You never, ever, ever hear, I'm going to resign and all this other stuff. This was too much this week. That's stuff that we sometimes do in church. And we do the work, but it comes with a whole bunch of complaining. All right. It comes with a whole bunch of complaining. But this man of God, I want to say thank you, James, personally. Thank you for your support and thank you for your work at the Winners Assembly. Um, I, as a leader, am learning how to do a better job at making sure that we honor those that need to be honored. Just as you honor me, just as you honor me, I think honor goes two ways. Honor is just not for the leader. Um, but honor goes two ways. And so we want to say thank you. Thank you, James. Thank you. And all of those that served with James to serve the food, Sister Miriam, Sister Sharina. Once again, I wasn't out there, so I can't see who actually worked, but I want to say thank you as well. To our TWA singers, y'all served all week long. Didn't Sister Janae and Sister Talasia do a wonderful job on Friday, y'all? They set the tone for the entire weekend. And Sister Shawnee, thank you so much. Sister Shawnee is also another hidden gem at our church before I go to TWA singers. Sister Shawnee is another hidden gem in our church. And as I said, she has worked as well. And it's always, Pastor, whatever you need. Pastor, whatever you need. Pastor, whatever you need. Pastor, whatever you need. And like I said, the same sentiments that I have for James is the same sentiments that I have for Sister Shawnee as well, that works and serves. She'll even move chairs sometimes. All right. And we don't want the ladies doing any of that as well. But she'll even do what needs to be done. She falls in line where she needs to fall in line. This is what church is about. This is what serving and working is all about. Whatever you find your hands to do, not to be busy and not to be seen, but we do it unto the Lord. We do it for our church. We do it for the work of the kingdom, not for our name to be called, because really and truly, the blessing that man can give can never trump the blessing that God is going to give you for your work. All right. And all of those that have served, all of those that have worked, hallelujah, just expect a blessing. Expect a blessing. Expect a blessing. You weren't looking for anything in return, but expect a blessing. You weren't looking for anything, from man, but expect a blessing. There's no way that you can bless his house and he not bless your house. And so I just want to pause there and say, God's getting ready to bless you. Keep your hands open, y'all. Keep your hands open. Keep your hands open. Just put that in the comments and say, keep your hands open, because the way that God is going to bless you for your servitude, for your commitment, for your consistency, for everything that you have poured into people privately, for everything that you've poured into the ministry privately. You didn't tell anybody that you sold that large gift. Keep your hands open. You didn't tell anybody that you had to go to the store 20 different times to pick up something for the church, to get batteries, but keep your hands open. Keep your hands open. You kept your mouth shut about what you did, but this is the season to keep your hands open about what you do. The simple things, making sure that visitors feel welcomed. All of our people that are on the hospitality, all right? All of that is the work of the kingdom. All right, Sister Waisha, Sister Charmaine, Brother Opara, Sister Tafanya, Brother James, all of those that serve at the door, Reverend Sean Torres. Keep your hands open, y'all. Keep your hands open. Keep your hands open. God blesses those that serve his house willingly. All right? You don't bless those that serve his house with a whole bunch of complaining, but he's going to bless you for serving his house willingly. All right. And having an open heart to do it. And having an open heart to do it. All right. Not complaining about it privately, but those that serve and love what they do and love their church and love their man of God, I guarantee you, keep your hands open. Keep your hands open because God's getting ready to do something wonderful in your life. He's going to meet your needs. He's going to meet your needs and he's going to meet your prayer requests, and it shall never be otherwise. And we're saying that's that. But as I was saying, TWA singers, God bless y'all. Brother Jameer, God bless you. The Victory Choir, God bless you. All of y'all that have served and led and sung and led the people into the presence of the Lord. It means a lot. To our musicians, all of our musicians, they were there on time. They looked wonderful. They had their suits on and they were just ready to serve their church as well. I want to say thank y'all. All right. Brother Daniel and the JT and the Supreme team. All right. We were able to have good footage all weekend long where we've had hundreds of people tune in this weekend without anything. We didn't have anything wrong this weekend, and we want to say thank you to Brother Daniel and the Supreme team. Brother JT, we love you as well. Sister Q, Quinice, thank you so much for everything that you've poured into the production as well. I'm making sure that I tried to write it down here. I really did, because I don't want nobody saying he didn't call my name. But let me tell you, even if I don't call your name, there's a greater blessing than the recognition from me. All right. Just keep your hands open. All right. And also just want to say thank you to um, Bishop Deborah Crow. And want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Woman of God. She's a blessing to our church each and every time. And it is an honor to work with her. I wrote her today, and I just told her it's an honor to work with her, alongside her, as her assistant in this work. And I'm glad that the Lord has put us in good hands concerning our spiritual walk. And he has put great people over us, and I'm honored for that. I'm honored for that. And she came out real late, y'all. She was there real late with us, and she stayed as long as she could. And so we want to say thank you to Bishop Deborah Crow. All right. I know Harold is not on. He's probably not on Facebook, but we want to thank Harold. We want to say thank you to Harold with everything. We want to say thank you to Harold just because. The vendors, yes, vendors. Let me tell you, Brother Titus' mother, I want to blame you if I gained any pounds this week. It is because of you. I think I ate uh I think I ate like the whole box, and it was 4, 8, 12. It had to be 12 cookies in there because I think it was 4 in each row. I ate all of them by like Tuesday. That's crazy. It's sad. And but I want to say thank you. Those cookies that Sister Titus mother, Brother Titus mother made. I'm sorry. Those cookies that she made are crazy. That is crazy work right there. A whole box. I felt like, oh my God, I'm really gonna blow up right now. Um, wow. But it was a blessing. Busy Bites. She came prepared, and she sold out before service. She came with her whole tent. Sister Busy Bites, we want to say thank you as well. And there was another vendor, we want to say thank you as well, that was selling, I believe, t-shirts and glasses and all of that. We want to say thank you as well. And so y'all go support them even outside of here. Support them, as support them. All right. Support them, because it's going to be a blessing. So overall, Evangelist Zenobia. That's a nice name. Evangelist Zenobia. We want to say thank you, Sister Busy Bites. We want to say thank you. And to all of you, everybody. CYYA was in the building. Lady P and her children, and the young adults. They came through real strong as well, and they presented their presentation as well. A great presentation from CYYA, the children, youth, and young adults, and yes, youth and young adults as well. And I want to say thank you because, you know, we all come together. We all come together and represent together, and that's what they did. And so, I want to say thank you, Sister Tony, one of our new members, Brandon Charles' mother. Sister Tony, I know I spoke to you after church on Sunday, but we want to say thank you. The Lord has blessed our church with creative people. And it is a blessing that we don't have to go outside and get work done, but we've got people right in our church that is able to do what needs to be done. And so I thank God today that Sister Tony, everything that you saw on the side with the balloons and the tables and all of that, it was beautifully done. It was done with excellence, and it was done with love. You can tell that everything that she did was done with love. Sister Tony, we want to say thank you. And we're so grateful that you are a part of this church. We're so grateful that you are part of this church, and that you don't mind serving, you don't mind working, and you came in ready to work and to serve your church. And we want to say thank you for that. Overall, everybody, if you didn't even have the 125, I told somebody this week, um, yes, the Whitfield Catering, brother Mike, Big Mike. Those wings are always good. That food is always good to me. That food is always good. And so we want to say thank you, Big Mike, for always stepping in at the last minute as well. But I wanted to say, just showing up. I told somebody, above money, above, all of that, just showing up means a lot. All right. Because usually you don't show up to anything that you don't want to be at. All right. Now, there are some crazy people that will show up to something that they don't love. All right. We're praying for them. We're praying for them. But usually, there you don't show up to anything that you don't love. And you showed up. You showed up real heavy. You showed up real strong. And yeah, I even stayed for night service. Yeah, I know we used to do night service all the time. And I know that we suffered for it on Monday, but let me tell you, it was a blessing. Every minute, every second of it was a blessing, and it was time well spent. It just wasn't us just having late church, but we were blessed as well, and we were able to leave there blessed. And so I wanted to say thank you. All of those, I know you had work. There were some people that had to travel all the way back home, and but they stayed to the very end of Winners Weekend, and they got up for work. All right. They got up for work. They got up for work. We got up for work. We got up to do what we needed to do on Monday, early in the morning. And I suffered for it. I suffered for it as well. But this is what we do. It's not often that we do it. And so the time that we do it all the way. All right. And so we wanted to say thank you. And I just wanted to share my thanks, y'all. I hope you can feel the way that I am expressing it. And I pray that we continue with the same fire, and we continue with the same love and unity that we have in our ministry, and don't allow anything to block it, and don't allow anything to kill it. But we're off to where we need to go as a ministry, building it and making it what it needs to be. Lastly, we are moving into our new sermon series. It's called Engage, 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 Engage. Engage is going to be very, very interesting, very, very exciting. I'm excited about it, engaging in different things. That we need to engage in, engaging in prayer, engaging in the things of God, engaging in our yes. Um, um, when we look at the word engage, um, when we look at the word engage, it means to really get into it, really dive into it, involve yourself into it, actively involved. And there is a connection when you are now engaged in something. And so we're excited about what this is going to bring for this week and for this month. So we want everybody to get in place, y'all. Winners Weekend is over, but you can tell who is faithful just by when you are supporting and actively in tune with what your church is bringing on a weekly basis. All right. We are just not excited about the events that we have. All right. Because when the event is over, all right, we got to have that same love and support and drive that we had. All right. And so this is not a hype church. We just don't get hyped because of events. Events is just a little something extra that we do, but we're hype about ministry every week. Every week that we come together, I'm hyped. I'm ready. I am ready to work. I'm ready to receive. And so it's going to be good, y'all. It's going to be really good. And so listen, this Sunday is our back to school rally. And also we'll have voting registration. As you know, that this is an important year to vote. And I called it Your Voice, Your Vote rally, and we'll have registration for all of those who are not registered to vote yet. All of those that are not registered to vote, I believe that you have the rest of this month to vote. All right. And so we want to give you the opportunity to be a good citizen, and cast your vote. All right. Cast your vote this upcoming November. I believe it's November the 1st when we're all supposed to vote, or November the 5th, one of those. I know it's early in the month of November. All right. And so we have book bags, y'all. Now, listen, this is what I want everybody to do. I need you to bring a student. I need you to bring a student. We have more than enough. We were blessed to have someone fund our back to school supplies expense for 2024. We were blessed to get book bags and everything that you can think of, we got. All right. And we were blessed. Somebody blessed our church. And we'll definitely shout them out on Sunday. But they blessed our church, and they went above and beyond. And we want to be able to bless children in our community. And so we're doing the work to make sure that we're spreading the word. All right. So myself, Lady P, Sister Sharina, we're all trying to get the word out in making sure that we get the students in there. All right. This is for all students, college students, high school students, middle school and elementary and pre-K, whatever you are. If you're in school, if you are sending your child somewhere, all right, we want to give them a book bag. We want to give them a book bag that is loaded with everything that they need for the upcoming school year. You don't have to spend any money because the church is supplying everything. All right. And those that are less fortunate, all right, I don't want you to feel bad, but the Lord has blessed our church to be a blessing to you. All right. And I want you to be there on Sunday. So, members, if you will, please, y'all, if y'all can help us out to spread the word to these schools and the surrounding areas, if you know teachers in the surrounding areas, Brother Gio, Minister Hawkins, we want to be a blessing to your school. All right. If you can definitely reach out to them. We want to be a blessing to these young men and women that are still in the education system. And most of all, y'all, I'm going to be praying for them. I'm going to be praying for them. If you don't know anything about the school system, sometimes the school system got a lot going on. And I'll be praying for every student and for every educator on Sunday as well. I'll be praying for every student and educator on Sunday as well, that the Lord would cover and protect and keep them and keep their mind and keep them safe from all hurt, harm, or danger, from anything verbally, from anything that they try to put in their mind. And because there's so much going on in the system, y'all, all across the land, so much is going on in the system, and they're teaching our children so many different things, and they are trying to wipe out so many different things that they're supposed to know. So we got a lot going on, and so we got to do our part and pray and be active. be active, not only pray, but we got to be active in our children's lives, making sure that we're speaking to them. What did you learn today? All right. That's what my parents always used to say. What did you learn today? All right. Just to make sure that we didn't learn nothing weird, nothing crazy. All right. What did you learn today? Actively speaking with them. Every time I have the opportunity to talk to JJ and to talk to Journey and all of them, I'm always saying, how was school? How's your teachers? Actively speaking with them, to ensure that they are learning, and that they are getting what they need to become great Black and brown men and women, all right, for our future. And so we're excited about it. And so please come out, y'all. Please come out. Don't allow Sunday to be. This is not a time for vacation or anything of that sort. Vacation is over. Summer is over. We're back in church attire. We're back to where we need to be. All right. And we're also going to be taking communion. All right. And so it's going to be a power pack Sunday. All right. On this week. And we've got a lot going on. And so we want you to come out, y'all. Come out, come out, come out. Tell somebody about what's going on. If you need to screenshot it, or you can actually save it. It is on our social media. You can save it on our Facebook page, save it to your phone, and send it out to somebody. And I promise you, it's going to be a blessing to someone that may be less fortunate. They may not have it right now. All right. And so we want everybody, men, I want you to come back in your suits. All right. Put your suits on, put your dress pants on, all right, whatever. All right. But we want to come back in our church attire. All right. Church ready. All right. We want to be church ready. We want to look nice. We want to look nice at all times. Women. All right. We want to look nice. All right. All right. Put your skirt on, put your dress on. All right. Put your hats on. We're going back. All right. To the way that we do it. All right. And we want everybody to look nice. We want everybody to look nice. And it's no harm in dressing up for church. All right. A lot of people these days, they believe that, well, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about the Jordans that you're wearing either, but you wear your Jordans, you wear your Gucci sneakers and all that other stuff, because just because you're dressed down, that doesn't mean that you don't have on any name brand. So either way, all right, let us do what we do. All right, let us wear our suits, let us wear our shoes, and let us wear our ties and our hats. All right, because you're doing the same thing, just in a dressed down version. All right, you still wearing your Gucci shoes and your hat and all this other stuff that may cost $600. It's all the same thing. All right, so let's not put our focus on if it's dressed down, dress up. All right, but whatever your ministry does, whatever your church does, do it. All right, and we'll do what we do over here. All right, and we want all of our members to come ready, and come ready to partake in our holy sacrament, communion, on first Sunday. And I promise you, it's going to be good. Don't feel attacked. You got all your name brand on every week in a dressed down version of it. All right. And they act like we don't know, but we see it. We see what you're wearing. All right, guys, I'm off of here. Once again, I love all of y'all. All right. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for making Winners Assembly the church that it is. Yes, we'll be in not this month. We won't be in black and white. You don't have to wear black and white this month, but we will be in church attire. But starting in October, we'll be back in our civic attire for our leaders, and we're going all the way back. I know it's still kind of hot. It's still kind of hot. All right. And I do understand that. But in October, we're going all the way back. All right. But for this month, just come with your church attire, and it's going to be a wonderful time in the Lord. All right. So let's continue to build, y'all. Let's continue to build our church. Let's continue to invite souls. We don't want anyone that is recycled. All right. But we want to get people that don't know anything about Christ. All right. We want to get people that don't know anything about God. All right. And we want to make sure that we are doing what needs to be done to fill our church even the more. All right. Much love to all of you. May the Lord be with you. May his face shine upon you and give you health, wealth, and success. And it shall never be otherwise. What did I say today, y'all? Keep your hands open, because God's got something big coming your way. God bless you. Peace out.